Happy Halloween! That's right. Halloween's coming in early, kiddies. August 5th is now October
August.
Oh, I get
31st.
it. I get it.
That's right. Halloween in my house has started. We're already 5 days deep. And let me tell you, freaking out the kids in the neighborhood already. Because I went and married a witch.
This is my favorite Mike Myers movie, other than Austin Powers.
So I married a witch.
Yeah.
No. Halloween has started in my house. It's insane how much Halloween shit is everywhere. I'm tripping all over candy corn. It's real dumb. But look, we've only got 3 more months to go. So as far as I'm concerned, I'm a happy man. Ladies and gentlemen, joining us today, Mr. Russ Frushtik. How are you, sir?
I'm in a closet. How good could I be? I'm in a freaking closet.
Nice
It's
closet.
obvious that it's a closet. There's not even a doubt that it's a closet.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of looks like I would have said you maybe could have fashioned it as some sort of like custom recording booth that you carved out.
I
You know?
left the Venetian door thing on, though. There's really nothing I
Yeah.
can do about that.
It's classy.
It is.
Why don't
I'm
you just
glad
go?
you're
Why
here.
don't you just go into your basement? I don't understand.
There's no basement in the Alamo.
Oh, okay,
Nice.
fair enough.
Jeff Grubb's here. Jan Ochoa is here. How you doing, gentlemen?
Terrible. Actively
Why?
terrible.
I'm fantastic. Thank you for asking.
I think
Yeah, why-
I think I tempted fate and the spirits by playing the spooky game earlier. That now they're in my machines,
Yeah.
actively
Ghost
trying
in
to
the
stop.
wire.
Yes, all of the wires.
Huh.
I use invisible wires, so I don't know what's going on. That's I'm flabbergasted.
Russ, tell us what you got going on in your life. I mean, I like to call you my fancy bookman friend. I think it's a very cool thing that you did earlier this year. Tell everybody about the drop you had earlier this year and what it's all about and where can we get it and what do you do and who are you?
Sure. So many questions.
Yeah.
I am a co-founder of Polygon. I've did a long time chunk of a podcast with Jeff Bakalar for quite some time called The 404. And most recently, I wrote a book. It is called The Book of Fun. And it is basically a roundup of interesting anecdotes and stories that I learned about the origins of various fun things, ranging from video games to roadside attractions to cheese rolling, Swedish bunny hopping, you name it, kind of went the gamut and had it all beautifully illustrated by an artist named Sonny Ross, who just crushed it. And you can go and buy it now. It is finally out and available, and yeah, so it is out. You could just Google it or Amazon or wherever books are sold, I believe is what they say.
Russ, I gotta say, I was really thankful that you let me, you sent me a copy of this book. I had a really good time flipping through it with my kid. We spent about a month or so flipping through it at night when it was bedtime. But I gotta say, my dude,
Yeah.
Get his ass.
beautifully illustrated, well written, could hear your voice in it, so it just flowed. Like it flowed like a fine wine.
Even without the
everything
audiobook,
about
you can
it.
hear my voice.
Huh?
Even without the audiobook.
Exactly. Like all around, chef's kisses in stereo. We closed the final page and my son turns to me and he says, "Hey, Dad." I said, "Yes, my son, love of my life. What is it?" He goes, "We just finished what appears to be the entire Book of Fun. Notably absent from your Book of Fun is pinball."
Oh my god.
He says,
It was
"Dad,
a
tell me
deliberate
it's not
slight.
true. Tell me it's not true. Is pinball not fun?" I said, "Son, I know who wrote this book, and I will bring him somewhere I can ask him." And Russ
you go.
Frushtik, that moment is right now.
Yeah, so I had a choice. And the
Ambush.
choice was, do I focus on a museum that has a giant whale dick, or do I focus on pinball?
That's a tough
And
one.
realistically speaking, it was no choice at all. So
Why was it one or the other? I don't understand why you were put in that
there are
position.
limited pages. You can't put everything in the book. It's one or the other.
It's true.
And it came down to that, and that's where I landed. So
Oh, well, when the sequel comes out, please cut me a couple pages off. All right.
I'll consider
I
it.
need. Okay. Thank you very much. We've got a very special themed episode of Unprofessional Fridays planned for y'all today. Jan is completely out to lunch here with all this stuff. But playing games from the year 2002.
20 years ago.
Is that why you picked it? Grub, you did pick this, right?
I think I saw someone mentioning like we should do this last week. And so I think 2002 just got into my head. Also, Metroid Prime came out that year, which is the game obviously I'm going to play. And it's one of my favorite games. So, yeah, I don't know. 20 years ago seems like a nice big round number, so why not? Yeah.
It was. It was the year Jan Ochoa, our very own Jan Ochoa, was born.
That's right. Yes, little baby.
Very
Ochoa.
exciting. How old were you in 2002, Russ?
I guess I was 19.
Nice.
Wait. 21?
You were
19.
21.
There you go.
No, I was
Simple
19,
math.
19.
Simple
19.
math.
It
I
is
feel like the
simple
three of
math.
us are about the same age. And
Yeah, I was
then you've
19.
got
I was
the little-
19 as well, yeah.
Yeah. Little sweet baby boy Ochoa just entering the world for the first time. It was very nice.
2002, I think I was 11.
11.
Yeah.
That's,
Oh
yeah,
man,
upsetting.
people in chat are throwing out numbers that are all single digits, and it doesn't feel good at all, dude.
I asked you not to do that, chat. Chat, oh my God, look at that.
Oh, dude, I was 20. It feels bad.
Lots of tens and nines and eights. Ooh.
Oh fuck! All right.
Oh yeah,
there's a
I was
25.
hardcore
All right.
11. There
Redemption.
we go. All right.
There it is. All right, you want to lead us off here, Grub? We're gonna get nasty.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, let's do
Yeah,
that.
let's do
You've
it.
got a
Let's
couple
do that
games,
while
right?
everything works.
I do have a couple of games if we need them, but I think we should probably we can come back around to me if necessary. Is kind of what I was
Okay.
thinking.
All right, awesome.
So, Jan, are you getting the game juice, the game juice audio?
Got the audio. Got the juice.
Okay, great. So this is Metroid Prime. It's from 2002. I have I've done some stuff. I've done some stuff to it. I've turned it into a boomer shooter. I've added mouse and keyboard controls
Wow.
to this game.
You shouldn't be able to do that.
You
I guess the
shouldn't
Wii
be
version,
allowed.
right? You could do that, sort of.
It is the Wii version, yes, but it's the Prime Hacks version of it on the internet. Basically, the Prime Hacks version of Dolphin enables you to just it like automatically sets everything up. So if you were to use a mouse and keyboard, no longer is it doing that weird Wii thing where it's like, oh, we're gonna have you aim around the screen. It's just gonna keep the reticle in the center of the screen, and you're gonna be able to move it around like that. I also put in the HD texture pack, which I think is working. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty HD. Looks pretty.
Now, should
that
I be
looks
able to
pretty high
see
definition.
any of this that he's talking about?
Oh yeah, Jan, can you throw the game into our
Might be.
program
I
here?
thought
There
it was
is.
output. There we go.
There it is. There it is.
Yo, this. I was
This looks
watching
good.
the other feed. This looks good.
Yeah, right. It's like so. Nintendo's working on a remaster of this. I'm kind of thinking it's gonna look pretty close to exactly what you can get if you were to be unscrupulous on the internet. Or if you have a copy, you own a copy, go to town, do your thing. But there are just ways that you can do this right now on like a Steam Deck or a PC, and you can get mouse keyboard control. You can get dual analog control. I'm wondering when Nintendo puts out this remaster if it will support dual analog control. I think that's pretty likely.
I would hope so.
Got to admit they do that, right?
It's interesting though because most of the game is built around lock-on. So, like from a
Yes.
design perspective, it almost doesn't need it.
Well, you doesn't need it. You're right, exactly, because it could still be the Z targeting thing that they're obviously going for, that they were obviously going for back then. You could still lock on here, and then that kind of gives us this here. But if I get an enemy, we can.
I gotta
look.
imagine they. I mean, how do they not do that though?
yeah,
right?
I think they have to. You're right.
Like you're right. The entire game is basically like that, and just strafing around while you're locked on shit.
Yeah.
But there will be a lock on button, I bet. Still though, right? Like
I'm trying to think of what they did to Skyward Sword. I mean, I feel like they updated those controls for whatever modern consoles, so I'm sure they'll do a similar thing.
Yet.
Yeah.
Hey, this is like the 2D Metroid. They made one of these? It's 3D?
Yeah. You were too young. Like, you were just a little baby boy.
Now, the question I would have is,
have you
like,
played-
if you
yeah, go
went
ahead,
back
Russ.
and played this on, whatever, GameCube that it launched on, I feel like it'd still age kind of well because of the way art design.
Absolutely. This is one of the, in terms of 3D games, one of the best games to hold up, like, of all time. Like, even when it was coming out, it was easy to tell, like, oh, this just looks better than everything else that has come out so far. It definitely holds up. You don't need the HD texture pack to play this. You can just go, and you don't even need, like, this is the Wii version, which has the built-in widescreen stuff, and so that's nice. You don't even need that stuff. It just totally holds up as a game completely.
2002 was a good year for that because Wind Waker's another one of those that, like, you can play today on original hardware and have it look like a modern game.
So you can see I'm locked on now, and that's just like the right mouse button here. And that still just works. It actually feels really good. It feels like a straight-up boomer shooter. Not when you're locked on it, obviously, but yeah.
I wonder if now that you're doing the boomer shooter version, I wonder if you finish this faster. Like, I wonder
Oh, yeah.
if you just get through it quicker. What, Russ? What happened? You saw something
No, I
weird?
was reacting to the reflection. I didn't realize there was a reflection there.
Oh, yeah, there's reflection, and let's see if we can get her face to reflect in the wall.
Yeah,
Maybe not. Or
I
in
knew
the
about
visor.
the charge shot. I just didn't know there were, like, kind of true mirrors in the game.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't
that's
remember that. That
Yeah,
does
look at that
not
body.
look like
That looks
animation is
very
happening.
good. 2002,
yeah.
this looks right.
Why
We'll
is
take
she
it.
not
That's just
bending her knees when she jumps?
It's her, she's got rocket shoes.
And she's like a bird person. It makes sense.
Yeah. Oh my god, it like, look, it like fades in.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's sick.
That's so
I
funny.
remember enjoying all three of these games a great deal.
Yeah. I mean,
and I
Metroid Prime
feel
1
like-
is a masterpiece still, but yes, all three are pretty good.
I feel like I hold the unpopular opinion that I like these better than the side-scrolling Metroids.
No, I don't. That's totally fine.
I mean,
You know?
I would say all of the Metroids are kind of hit or miss. I think the ones where they hit highs are definitely there, but there's a collection of Metroid games that are just like, not great. And but I think it's sort of, I think the acknowledgement is Metroid Prime is amazing and at probably the peak of the 3D games, and then either Super Metroid or I would honestly say Dread is kind of neck and neck with Super Metroid for best 2D games.
Yeah, Dread's kind of like the Link Between Worlds, where it's like, oh my god, they came out and did another one of these, and maybe it refined everything to a even finer point.
Yeah. Yeah, this game is good, man. I miss it. I am looking forward to a Switch re-release.
Me too. I think that I'm kind of just I want everyone to be playing it again. That's kind of where I'm at. Like I go back and play Metroid Prime all the time. I just want everyone else to be talking about how good it is again. That's all I want.
It sounds like you need a book club, Grub.
I need a book club. Yeah, we have
Book
a
club
game club
grub.
in my Discord, and I never get to pick the game. So and so far we've not
Isn't
played
it
Metroid
your
Prime.
Discord?
Yeah, I know. Funny how that works, huh? They're playing Ninja Gaiden Sigma this month. That's a good game. I actually just got it installed on my Steam Deck. I'm going to play that one. When did that come out? That was like 2005-ish, right? 2004?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
But yeah,
I-
even the
I
original
think
Ninja Gaiden went, yeah.
I think I've made a decision just here and now.
Oh, no.
Are you going to pivot?
What?
Are you
Like
going to
in
pivot to
life?
something else? No, I
Like
mean
in
like a
life?
game.
Oh,
Like-
no, not right here. I'm not calling that kind of an audible as much as you clearly
Pivoting
want
the
me
video,
to.
everybody.
I kind of don't know if I want to like commit to this, but I do want to commit to this because
Alright.
I fucking love this game so much, and it is from the year 2002, and I didn't have the means to show it and play it on UPF right now. But we're better off that way because this game deserves its own front to back stream. People know maybe what game I'm talking about. Should we maybe have a guess? I do talk about it a great deal.
Eternal Darkness? I didn't, because I didn't see it. Is it okay?
That is
Yeah. So you went,
correct.
okay.
That is correct.
I think that
I
would
didn't
be.
realize. I didn't realize those came out in the same year. Wow.
Yeah, it's a good year for GameCube.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna like. I've never played a game front to back through like streaming episodes. And will you guys let me do that?
I think that would be very welcome.
Should we hit up creative
people would be very into
director
that.
Dan Reichert to get full permission, or?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm
So who are
pretty
you
sure
asking
in the
then?
contract,
I
Backdoor
don't know
does
who
not
I'm
have to
asking.
answer to Riker.
Excuse me. Yeah, I don't know who I'm asking. I'm more
gave you
or less
permission.
like I'm more or less bouncing it off you guys, and like I want to know if like you think that's a good idea.
How long is that game? I actually have no idea. I've never
I think
seen
it's
it.
fucking long.
It's not that long. I don't think it's that long. It's probably long
think it's
for
like-
then, but it's.
I want
I
to say
don't
it's
know.
20 hours.
I
Yeah,
couldn't
at the
rent it
most,
from
I bet.
Blockbuster. My mom wouldn't let me.
Oh no.
For real?
Yeah, I've never
Well, you were
played
just
it.
a baby.
Actually.
She's like, "There's a scary white lady on this. You can't have this." I
Would
get
you
it.
say, Russ?
I've never played it.
Oh, dude.
I mean, I know about it. I remember reading about it, but I never actually got around to playing it. I know there's like a
It's-
Roman person running around.
But it's like Bill and
That's
Ted's
right.
Excellent Adventure. You just sort of
Yeah.
like, you just sort of go through time and you play these like connected people through time. It's actually the first Assassin's Creed game.
Oh.
That's right.
And my God, it's just like, and the coolest part about this game, and again, I only played it all the way through once in 02. I went back to it a couple times, and then tried to play like an emulated version of it that was dog shit, and it really turned me off. But the coolest part of this game was the spells you could cast, all the magic, and obviously the sanity effects and whatnot. The game would like make you think that the game was broken. Did you know
Yeah, of
about, this
course.
about the game?
Oh yeah,
Where-
like Metal Gear Solid style, fucking with the player.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like even more fourth wally, where like they would have like an artificial volume Chiron at the bottom, and like that would go down, and you'd be like, "What the fuck is this game broken?" Like what, like really fun stuff like that. Nevertheless,
Well, let me ask
Let's
you something,
do it.
Jeff, without looking it up. True fan that you are, do you know the subtitle of that game?
Sanity's Requiem.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Yeah.
there you go.
Wow.
I didn't know that. I had to look it up. Wow.
When
Silicon
you
Knight
chant,
developers, they made Too Human, which was terrible. They made
Right.
Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes, which was pretty good, a port of Metal Gear Solid to the GameCube. Legacy of Kain, Blood Omen. Yeah, they had some good stuff. Too Human was a real shame, though.
yeah, that's the big joke. I think.
And their X-Men Dimensions game. That's a big winner right there.
Fuck yeah.
That one, I'm
Nice.
pretty sure, like was the center of like a lawsuit, or it definitely got pulled off a sale.
I just, the chanting of the spells, like I just remember being in such a great place with that where I just felt so, it's like really just fun. Like there's something about that game that I've not been able to shake in 20 years. So we're going to bring it back.
Backlar,
We're
what
gonna
color
do it.
GameCube did you have?
Purple.
Purple? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Purple, yeah.
Just stock,
I guess they're. Oh, you know what? I think I had a black one. Actually, now that I think about it.
I want to say they, was it
I got a
silver,
black one too.
purple,
I think
and black,
eventually I got a
right?
purple one. Yeah, that's
I
right.
feel like Silver Cat happened after launch.
Yeah, did that come later?
I think it came later.
I remember settling on purple because that's the only one I could find. I think. And
You
I'll
can just
never
lean
forget.
into the purple. There's no shame in it.
Yeah.
No, I
Yeah,
think I
own it.
wanted black. Of course I wanted black. Like, obviously. Like,
I think
You gotta
I
rep your
wanted purple,
Ninth Street
but was
Saints.
afraid to admit it.
what's that, Grub?
I think I wanted purple, but was afraid to admit it. So I was like, I guess I'll just have the black one.
You went up to the Toys R Us with, like, the fucking sunglasses and a bus and you're like, one purple GameCube, please.
Instead of pretending like I'm two kids stacked on top of each other, I'm like on my knees pretending I'm a kid. I'm just a kid who likes purple. Give me
likes purple.
please.
So I remember this. My GameCube, the stock GameCube I bought, broke in the first month I had it.
Dang.
And, yeah. It was like some weird, the laser reader thing was like the motor on that broke. And I actually remember calling Nintendo and it being like a super speedy, expedited process. It was like, no problem, send me a new one, we're all set.
I was always under the impression that GameCubes like never broke.
Yes,
I think
which is
you
why I
could
tell
drop
that
them and
story.
they would be fine, but if there was like a manufacturing defect just randomly,
Yeah.
yeah, then you're kind of SOL.
I remember taking that thing out of the box and I could not believe how small it was. I was like,
Yeah.
what? This is it?
Yeah,
Love those
more
baby
ball.
discs. They were so
Oh,
cute.
those baby discs were great.
Yeah, I love that too.
It was awesome. They're just like big old silver dollars.
Oh, you got the ball. Look at you.
Yeah, we got the morph ball. We're partying now.
Good font, you know? Like, big fan.
Man,
Man, that's
looks
so
really
good.
too.
Every time I see the morph ball in this, really any 3D Metroid game, I just think of how disappointed I was with Other M, and
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was such a letdown. But you know what?
I tried to play it again recently. No good.
Yeah, no, it's heinous. It's really bad.
Dude, I love the animation transition they do of like the ball and then third person for a second back into
So
their head.
good.
Like, it's awesome.
So good. Which is really funny because we were thinking back to that reflection thing. They clearly did not fully animate Samus while running around, which makes sense. But for that brief moment, it looks sick.
Yeah, it's perfect.
You won't get it, but the what is it? The spin attack when you unlock that looks also really sick in this game.
Oh god,
very
yeah.
late in
The
the game,
power
though,
of building
I
up in
don't-
this game is just really good.
Yeah,
It's like surprising. Like it's they didn't just say this for the end because they didn't quite have it together. Like no, everything worked and looked really cool.
this has got to be like the biggest like shock from total disappointment in hearing that Metroid was going FPS to total revelation as to how good it was and how it all worked and like proved the future of the franchise. Really kind of like stunning. I mean, obviously the bar is very high for 4 and it's been through a hell of a development cycle, but this is certainly a very high bar that they set.
Oh, Russ,
Yeah.
you're just singing in Grub's ears right now. You just
Yep.
made a
Well,
friend
I mean,
for
it's the
life.
truth.
We're simpatico. We're Metroid folks.
Yeah, that's right.
Metroid folks hang
It's,
together.
I mean, even today, like people when they hear something's going first person, they get like really anxious about, oh, that's not what I imagine when I'm thinking of like previous games and stuff like that. Or even if they're imagining like Indiana Jones and they hear Indiana Jones might be first person, that's like why I want to see the character and stuff. There's some games like this, which it made perfect sense. And really, they did what they did with Super Metroid. Right? Super Metroid is pretty much a side-scrolling Zelda, pretty much. And this is a first-person, like Ocarina of Time instead, where you have the Z targeting and stuff. And I'm like, oh wow, they just figured that stuff out and reapplied it to a different camera perspective, and it just worked. It works great.
And like no talking in this game, which
Yes.
bravo.
Yep,
More of
makes you
that,
feel.
please.
Yeah, it makes you feel isolated and alone. That was the best part of Dread, is that she had one line, so you knew she was just choosing not to talk, which is even more badass.
Oh god, so good.
Yeah.
Such a
Just
good
really
moment.
banging music too.
Oh god, yeah, the soundtrack is incredible. I don't think I have the Morph Ball Bond
No.
yet, so it should maybe not be here. You know what? Usually, something will come up on the map. Tell me where to go.
Grub, if you were to run someone through this process of inserting a GameCube disc into your Steam Deck, it's not that hard of a process, correct?
No.
Oh, it's not that hard at all, and I'm right there for you. I'm right there for you.
Whoa,
I got you.
What do you have to do to talk to Grub about that? Is that like you have a master class or like what's the deal?
Oh yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
After every single stream, Grub and I have like an information exchange.
That's right.
Yeah.
I will say the MU
Praise
Deck
the
like
sword.
revelation
Oh, so there we go.
hit me in such a big way on Steam Deck, where I did an overnight crash course right before I went on vacation last month.
Yeah, that's all it
And-
takes. Oh,
And you're just like,
Ah.
once that world opens up, you're just like, oh, what? It's so easy. It's because it's so easy. Oh my god.
it is
Yeah,
very
compared
simple.
to-
Yeah,
Just compared to
Go ahead,
all the
Russ.
other platforms that you try to like I've done like a lot of the emulation setup, even on PC, and
Yeah.
there's always like a little bit of a headache getting it all running, and I think more and more it's just getting more plug and play, which is great.
And you can the thing with EmuDeck is, for something like this, if you wanted to play Metroid Prime, like, EmuDeck also just has Prime hacks built in. So you get 2 versions of Dolphin. You get Dolphin Prime, and you get Dolphin proper, and then you get Prime hacks right there. So you put the Metroid Prime trilogy into the Prime hacks folder, and you're good to go.
Could I somehow use one of the touchpads to replicate the touch screen on a DS?
Yes.
All right.
Absolutely.
I just thought
I
of
think
that in
that's
my
like
head.
default functionality, right?
Yeah.
I think EmuDeck, what it does is like it builds in like those Steam controller profiles, and then you go in there and it's like, oh, Steam built this, and Steam didn't actually make it, but it's EmuDeck pretends like it is, and you just select like the stuff. I mean, the Steam Deck also has a touch screen, right?
Fuck, I forgot.
So you would probably just touch the screen, and that works too.
Yeah, but I feel like there are some games where it was just like kind of a pain in the ass. Like I'm thinking of like the Castlevania games where there are a lot of like little mini games, and you just want to like a quick solution that doesn't require like reaching your thumb over. The Steam Deck is pretty big.
Yes, that's true. That's right. I gotta like light these things up, right?
Oh, that's right.
See if we can get to this. See if we can solve this puzzle. Maybe get to the next boss. And we'll
Like, I only remember
on.
ever seeing this game through like trailers and at a cousin's house. This is pretty sick. They were onto something with this, huh?
What's
Crazy is the way he's playing it too, with how fast he's moving around. It's almost like unrecognizable, because it's like you've never seen gameplay like this, because you're like playing it with like some futuristic control scheme that was not available.
Yeah, because even the Wiimote, like, you would still have to kind of do a pretty slow turn, right? You're like convincing the thing, going to the edge of the screen, saying, all right, come on, move to the side. It was never like this.
God, that's wild.
Yeah, this looks like a Doom mod, effectively.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
That's funny.
Ah!
Uh-oh. How many times have you finished this?
I don't know, maybe like 4 or 5.
Wow.
I play it like once a year, but I beat it like, 1 out of every, 5 of those, 4 of those.
This is like your masters?
I think mine is probably Castlevania Aria of Sorrow is probably the game.
That's a very good one, though.
Every
That's
year.
also
You
a
just
very good
touch
one.
once a year?
So good. So good.
Every Hanukkah,
good.
you just fire that up?
I'm actually a Circle of the Moon weirdo, personally, but
I
that's me.
I like Circle of the Moon, but I do not think it is the pinnacle of the
It's
Nintendo's.
not the pinnacle, but I played it even before Symphony of the Night, so I got very.
I think
into
I did
Circle of the
too.
Moon.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should call that something. What should we call that? Like the game you touch once a year just because you gotta like... It's gotta, it's that
Home
comfort
base.
food.
What is-
Your home base.
What is
Home base
Yeah,
is
yeah.
good.
What do they call it in Lost? Like your center or something? Your
Totem?
Constant. Your constant. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm supposed
So
to, that's what I'm
this is
supposed to
definitely your
charge
constant.
it. It just gave me this.
I think that's Tony Hawk for me then.
Which one?
Yeah, it's a good
Very
one.
first one.
Nice.
I just like running around the Chicago level.
Yeah, dude, you're a big Suicide Machines fan. Everyone knows that.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
I guess mine would be Half-Life 2.
Really?
That
Yeah.
is interesting.
I love that game.
Oh,
What, is it interesting
know
because
you're a
I'm
Half-Life
saying
fan.
that, or is it interesting for a different reason?
Yeah, I just didn't know you were such a Half-Life 2 fan. I mean, they're amazing games, but I didn't
Yeah.
realize you were that into it.
Yeah.
What's the
there's
deal with
just
the
something
G-Man?
about
Yeah,
it.
What do you think his deal is? Or their
Um,
deal is? I don't want to gender G-Man.
I don't know. Like, I was watching a stream the other day where they were trying to like say G-Man looked like somebody
Uh-huh.
with his fucking weird ass haircut. Right? Doesn't G-Man have like a weird
It's like a 50s style like NASA haircut, basically.
yeah.
It
Yeah,
looks
it's
like
like
the
a
body
bud.
from the Mortuary Assistant game.
Oh my
What's-
God.
Yeah, exactly. But what's G-Man actually doing? Like,
Then
what's
that comes
the
first.
deal?
Test, wasn't it?
What is G-Man actually
he's,
doing?
He's just looking creepy and helping them test out like facial animations at E3, right? That's
Is the G-Man in like Half-Life Alyx at all?
Oh, I don't know. I never played it.
Oh.
You played it, Russ.
Spectacular. I don't know if I could say anything because it seems like a spoiler.
Oh
but-
shit! All right. Well, that's a yes. It's a short yes that he's in that game.
It's not even because I think he's in the first like 30 seconds.
Mm.
So
Well, he's probably doing his little spiel, like he does
He
his
does his
little
spiel.
like.
yeah, he does his
No.
G-Man spiel. Half-Life Alyx is, man, I don't know if y'all have played it, but
I got too scared of the gross sewers. VR's a bit like too real for me.
it is scary as shit. It's one of
Really?
the scariest
Yeah.
games I've ever played.
Oh,
And I have a fear
fuck
of
that.
spiders, let alone head crabs jumping at my face. But I was able to persevere, and I'm glad I did. It's really amazing.
I still have not done any VR since that Bonework shit happened to me.
That really messed you up, huh?
Boneworks is bad.
It's like it's fucking a year and a half.
It's bad.
No, it's
Vive's
more than a
just
year and a
sitting
half,
in a
dude.
box. Huh?
I think it's more than a year and a half because I feel like you mentioned that on like a Beast cast.
Oh my god. Oh my
It
god. I
wasn't
think
on,
you're right.
It wasn't on stream, right? You weren't like live when. No, that's too bad.
No, and we talked about this. Remember? This was like right around the time you and I were talking a lot during this moment. I think we were talking about like Steam stuff, if you recall. I don't know, and I don't. It was right around the time where like I was trying to play. Like I think
Oh, you're just
somehow
diving
I
into
got
VR stuff. Yeah.
yeah, because it was the start of the pandemic, and
Sure.
Someone from our office sent me the Vive that was there.
Yeah.
And someone in chat says it's pre-pandemic. I don't think so. I think it was right. I think this is like May of 2020. And dude, I had to lay down. I think I had to lay down for the rest of the night. Like I think it fucked me up so bad that I genuinely, it was probably like 7 p.m. and my body was just like, this has to be a wash for the day. Like,
Yeah,
you're not
I
even
mean-
gonna have dinner.
It'll fuck you up for like 6 hours. Like,
Yeah.
If you push through, because you'll always know when it's making you sick. But if you're like, you know what, I can handle it, and you push through, it's only gonna get worse exponentially, and you'll just be like out of commission more and more and more.
So, it was like, you ever get but this has happened to all of us, I'm sure, where like you get a little more stoned than you wanted to be, and you're just like, oh fuck, I guess I just gotta like hold on, you know?
Yeah.
And that's what I was trying to do in the beginning of my sickness with the VR, where I was just like, oh fuck this, I'll just push through and get to the other side and I'll be good. And it just got compounded and to the point where like I took off the thing and Stacey told me, she's like, yo, you're green, my dude. I was like, all right. I was like, all right. Time for me to tap out.
I mean, here's what I'm gonna say about Boneworks. It is the most expert of expert level VR experiences. So if you feel remotely uncomfortable with VR, it's the worst thing you could possibly play.
But that was the thing. That was the first time I ever
pinnacle.
felt sick in VR.
Yeah, because it has no level of like easing you into it.
Yeah.
Whereas I would say Half-Life Alyx, despite looking very cool, is actually designed for a quote mainstream VR audience and
Right.
didn't really make me sick at all. So I think
Yeah.
it's worth going back and just trying it, especially with the Vive. Like it's really designed to take advantage of that thing.
Yeah, but now VR for me is like going back to the sushi place that got you sick, where you're just like, oh,
You don't
fuck.
want to conquer it.
Just the idea
I
of
don't
it
want
makes your stomach upset.
like, I don't want to fucking put that helmet back on. I'm gonna fucking insta puke. Like, oh. All right, we'll get back into it. Will happen. Wow, I was right. May 2020 on Beastcast. Thank you, Animal Rockets.
Well done.
It feels so long ago.
Because it was over 2 years ago, dude. That's why.
I mean, like, 2 years ago sometimes doesn't feel that long.
No, you're right. You're right.
Yeah,
I
that's
didn't
right.
realize
There
this
was
first
an
boss
office.
was just like a steam
these
pipe.
first- Yeah, these first Well, it's actually this wasp's nest up here, but yeah, basically you're just fighting a bunch of pipes. These first couple bosses, they're like, we're just gonna really ease you in. You gotta get at the time, like people are like, this first-person Metroid doesn't make any sense. It's not supposed to be like some like shooter, and so they're like, well, we're gonna give you these weird controls, and you're gonna have to lock on and stuff. So like people are still getting used to the idea of like locking on in first person here, because they'd never done it before. So they're like, we're gonna really just let people slowly begin to play this game, and that's it.
Awesome. Grub even has like the commentary of like making excuses for like what.
Yeah, that's right. I'm always gonna. I got my boy Metroid Prime. I got you.
Like, don't.
How dare you?
No, this is all very deliberate and brilliant.
That's right.
Here's a question: do you think Samus art designed her own logo?
What, that S?
Canonically, didn't the Chozo? I would assume it was the Chozo did it for her. Natural. They're like natural graphic artists, the Chozo.
Yeah, you think. It doesn't really match their aesthetic overall, though. I feel like.
Well, they're doing it for her. Like I was hired out. Yeah.
Contracted.
Yeah, contracted. Yeah.
Put it up on Fiverr.
Exactly.
So like, I know the big joke is like, oh, what happens to Samus's bones when she does this, right? Like, yeah, whatever. But like, why was this world created with all these tubes? Like, what's that?
The Chozo made it for like the champion, I think, or whatever. Made it for her, basically.
So this was like, it was designed as like the test of like the Ultimate Warrior kind of thing.
I think so.
Alien versus Predator.
Yeah, ancient alien stuff. That's the answer. It's always the answer in video games.
No, but in
all
Alien
these
vs. Predator, they
tubes.
made the temple, right, to sort of train the predators to fight aliens.
That sounds right.
Yeah.
And I think it's a similar situation here.
You know your history. Very good. Oh, wow.
Now, which is the more
I don't know where I'm
satisfying
going.
sound effect? Is it the solving a puzzle in Metroid or solving a puzzle in Zelda?
I knew this was coming.
I think the Zelda one's probably more popular.
It is
Yeah,
more
it's-
iconic, I would agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I don't know
not
what it is.
not to be, you know, I don't want to undersell this one either. Like, it's very good.
This is just 4 clean notes.
That's it.
Dun, dun,
It's a
dun,
simple
dun.
song. That's it.
Oh, the timer's over. All right, we're good. Scan this.
Did these GameCube games have multiplayer at all, or was that only for the DS versions?
Metroid Prime 2 Echoes did have multiplayer. I think 3 did as well, maybe.
2 had what was the multiplayer in 2?
Yeah, what was that?
I don't know, but it's the kind of thing where we could find out. Dolphin has network play. Maybe we don't find out today, but maybe in the future. I never played it all that much. I know some people really like it though. But it was like, I mean, it was just a shoot. I think it was a shooter, like it was a deathmatch thing.
Oh yeah, split screen 4-player shooter. Wow.
Yeah, it was
I didn't know
GoldenEye
that.
stuff. Yeah.
Crazy.
Oh my god, I did forget, like, you had the magnet ball mod.
Yeah, the
too.
spider
I
ball.
forgot about all that shit.
I do the timing.
Bomb jump. Here we go. Pressure's on.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a ceiling up there, else I would. If I get up here, I could probably do this one. We could try to do
He
this
knows
one.
this game like the back of his hand. Come on.
I used to be pretty good at the bomb jumps, but I don't know if it's gonna.
Oh.
Ooh, really, dude?
Or the bomb yeah, I don't know if it's quite enough. Oh no, I can't remember if you could do it in this game. I mean, you can do it in the 2D
Can you
game.
do multiple levels like that? Like,
I think
you could
it-
definitely do it in the
you can.
2D games.
Yeah.
I'm sure AGDQ people have already mastered
Yeah,
all of this.
exactly. Yes. Is that the way I want to go? Let's take a
what's
look
the
here.
time for the first Prime?
Oh, not like it's probably like 45 minutes, if that. Like,
Word?
imagine it's probably like half an hour at this point.
I think it's I think it's an hour and 40.
Okay.
Oh, no, wait.
That's fair. All right.
Looks like 45 minutes in-game time, an hour 06. Pretty good.
Oh, and like just actual gameplay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Damn.
mouse turned around.
That's cool. That's
Ooh,
wild.
broke it.
Can't even imagine.
You know what else came out in 2002, gents? It was the beginning of a certain series that ushered in the marriage of two companies, at least professional working relationship.
Mario and Sonic at the Tokyo Olympic Games.
No. It was the key, perhaps, to the
my
future.
God.
Oh, is
Oh
this
my God.
Square.
So
Kingdom Hearts?
we're going from Metroid Prime to that. That's what we're doing.
No.
Oh.
I'm not bringing Kingdom Hearts. Don't worry.
Oh,
Anytime I
key?
play this game with
worried.
someone, they wind up leaving.
Keep doing
It's
the
like the
hints,
weird
though. This
kiss
is
of
good.
death. Just not gonna do it.
What? What? Keep going.
Kingdom Hearts.
he
said
talking about
Kingdom
Kingdom
Hearts.
Hearts.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
but
said it.
he's not going to bring
I'm not
it.
gonna
I
do
was
it.
worried that we were going to play it.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's gonna make everyone do the beach race with me.
Oh no. All right, well, I think to me that says it's time to wrap it up here for Metroid Prime.
All right.
I don't know. I'm
Good.
gonna get back up there.
You got through like 3 bosses. That's pretty good.
Yeah, we did pretty good. I'm gonna keep playing on my own time. That's how I'm gonna do it.
Oh, that's right. Grub's got to go. All right. Who's next, Jan? Should I boot my shit up?
Oh, you want to save yours for the end? I got a thing.
Okay.
All right. Let me just make sure everyone can hear it. Okay. Yep.
I hear that.
All right, Grub. Let me make sure you can hear it.
Yep, I'm gonna mute my game.
You know what's really hot with the kids right now, like the Gen Zers, what they've circled back to as like a fond piece of their childhood, or maybe it
Peppa
didn't even
Pig.
touch their childhood. No, not even Peppa Pig. This is retro for them. I've brought. Let's see it. There it is.
So I married
Shrek.
an axe murderer.
No.
Oh, no,
Castle at the Castle for the Game Boy Advance.
There it is.
Oh,
Wow, that was 2002.
no.
There's not enough GBA content on this website, and I'm here to remedy that.
Let's do something about that. Hell yeah.
Do we want to check out the story mode or the fighting mode?
I think I want to see the fighting mode first.
Me
All right.
too. Also, what's up with that creepy face selection?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's Gingy.
Oh, it was Gingy. It's my fault.
Jeffrey Katzenberger himself coded this video game. He demanded that.
Damn.
Oh, I can't pick it because
Oh,
we
you
don't have
need-
a
Oh
cable.
no. Okay.
But look at that Shrek. All right, let's just
Man,
go to
link
the story
cable
mode.
gameplay. Hell yeah.
Take it starting
I'm trying.
back
Okay.
where we started.
Side-scrolling. I've never seen this game before. Side-scrolling platformer is my guess.
Yeah.
In the style of like Aladdin.
Fairly close.
Yeah.
This is Shrek's
This
story.
is Shrek's story. Wow.
That's a good JPEG right there.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Crystal
I
in
love
chat
how
says one of
he-
the first games I did music for was for Shrek Super Party, a Mario Party knockoff. That's incredible, Chris. Shout out to Chris Tilton,
Wow.
a hell of a composer.
All right.
So it's weird that they made everyone like miniaturized, right?
Oh God, they're
Yeah.
hurting Shrek.
Yeah, they're like
It's
chibi style Shrek.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Oh
What
wow.
just happened?
We screamed at everyone.
You scream or was it a burp?
Well,
Did you have
let's
like onion layer burp? Nah, it looks like a
That
scream.
looks like a roar.
see. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the little model of Shrek they got.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
It's
the
kinda
art is not
cute.
bad actually. I like the art a lot.
This actually reminds me of Booger Man more than anything else.
It does
Dude,
have
Booger Man
elements.
is the first Shrek for sure.
Yes, absolutely.
The progenitor.
Mm-hmm.
I was a big fan of Shrek, and then an aunt gifted this game to me.
Oh, nice.
Oh, okay. So,
So-
you're not. This is not. You've played this before. Okay.
Yes. I'm familiar with Shrek Hassle of the Castle. I was also very confused because I don't think they spell hassle right.
I thought it was right.
How do I spell
Maybe
it?
Yeah,
I
that
thought it
was right.
Is it not Hastel?
No.
No.
Oh boy, Jan.
I
Maybe
was-
thinking of haste.
Mm.
Is this Clibbard Part 2?
Mm-hmm.
This might explain a lot about my childhood then. Rescue Donkey and defeat the guard captain. He's just so cute.
So-
Look at him.
He's awesome. I love his little bopping up and down. Did anyone watch the Mike Myers Netflix show, The Pentaveret? Did anyone watch that?
No, the So I Married an Axe Murderer tie-in show. Yeah.
Yeah, which is probably the best part of that show because it's real bad. But they do a whole Shrek bit, like they, where Mike Myers literally does the voice of like a furry Shrek in the show, and it's Shrek.
calls
What do you mean a
Shrek?
furry Shrek?
It's like a dude in a furry Shrek costume, or like a regular.
Okay.
It's like a mascot, more or less.
Okay.
It's so weird. The Pentaveret was so weird. I cannot believe that got made. Like there were a couple good jokes every now and then, but man, it was all.
I mean,
boy.
that is the epitome of like old Netflix strategy of like we're just gonna hire a known person and give them complete creative control.
You're right.
And I think those days are probably done at Netflix.
He clearly
Although,
had like.
It's not like HBO Max is going to be a competitor
Oh
anymore,
my
so
gosh.
who knows?
That's true. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say I think this game is bad.
It's not the best.
What is
The art
Donkey
is
doing?
good.
Is he
I'm cool with
helping?
the art, but as a game that has like aged, I don't know that this game is.
Nah, there's a lot of better GBA games. Oh, Donkey, no.
Jam, what software are you using? Because I almost want to see if we could do like a network link cable so we could see the fighting game.
Oh my God.
I am
That would be
using
Thrilling.
the business hawk, the business bird.
Oh, nice.
Does Donkey give you any abilities, or you just follow you around?
I forget
He's just
what
grinning like an
Donkey does.
idiot. Just
Oh, he just peaced
bailed
out.
as
He
soon as
just
he saw
dipped
a
out.
knight.
Okay, we don't have to stick on this for too long. This was.
I have a question,
What's up?
unrelated to any of this. We only just mentioned it, and I feel bad because I've really sort of like checked out of like what's popping trending wise, and I only have a very surface level understanding of like what's going on with HBO Max right now. So can someone kind of like TLDR me a little bit of like what's happening?
It's tough to break down simply because it's like it's hard to understand. But it seems like a new executive team has come in.
Okay.
He fired the new like CEO of HBO Max Discovery, whatever the hell it's Warner Brothers Discovery is what it's called. He fired the highest-ranking woman in Hollywood and replaced everyone at the top with other white guys. And he is basically undoing everything that the previous executive team has done. And his excuse is, it didn't work. It didn't work. It didn't work. That's kind of all he's really saying. And the plan seems to be, according to reporting, it seems to be panning out now publicly from what they've announced, that they are going to take HBO Max, combine it with Discovery Plus, a service everyone knows and loves, and basically scale back the scripted stuff that HBO is doing and do more unscripted stuff because it's cheaper. Now,
Which it
HBO, the
is.
cable channel, will
That's
keep
the only
being
thing
HBO.
that's true about that entire sentence. Yeah,
Damn,
go ahead.
The arm on that guy.
HBO, the cable channel, will still keep being HBO, but it
Sure.
seems like they are stepping back from like the HBO Max strategy of like, when the pandemic was at its height and all the Warner Brothers movies ended up on HBO Max, they're like, well, that was a terrible idea. I'm like, I don't know. I never would have really subscribed to HBO Max as quickly as I did had you guys not done that. And I don't know, but it's just me. But it just
Not to
seems
mention
like
they've had like a lot of successes with shows like Hacks and Peacemaker and
Oh, there's
other
there's
HBO Max
tons.
original things.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what their margins are like, so maybe they're in the red, but
Shit.
yeah, you're building a subscription from zero. You need to have very enticing things, and people aren't going to subscribe to like, oh, here's a random animal show that you can get on Discovery. Like, that's not going to draw people in. People might watch it for comfort, but they're not going to subscribe specifically for random animal shows. So,
Right.
I
Shark
did see
Week's
some
gonna
mention
save
that
us.
there will be a 90-day fiance universe.
Oh, there
Jesus
already
Christ.
is.
That's right, yeah.
There already
Yeah.
is.
I don't know what that means. Are there more than one 90 Day Fiance shows?
So yes, there's
Thank you,
90
Jan.
Day Fiance before the wedding, where the interested party giving the visa to the other party hangs out with them in like the country of origin.
Yeah.
And then there's a bunch of spin-offs of popular couples from 90 Day Fiance. Early pandemic, I got really into 90 Day Fiance.
Okay.
Sure.
There's the family Chantal. They were on, I think, a season of 90 Day Fiance. I don't know if they're still together, but then the whole family wound up getting a spinoff. Darcy, popular from fucking shit. Sorry, 90 Day Fiance is on the brain.
Yeah.
One more life. Her and her sister have gotten careers because of this show.
I mean, I'm happy for them.
Yeah, right. I don't want to
all-
take anything away from people.
It's also done wonders for tourism in Morocco.
Wow.
Are they all from Morocco?
Just one of the popular couples.
Oh,
I wouldn't
okay.
even say popular. I'd say no, they're all kind of problematic. Some of the relationships are sweet. A lot of them
I
aren't
want
though.
to say, I want to say Shrek's like not got the right footwear for the job here.
What footwear do you see him wearing?
I almost see him wearing heels a little bit. Like, there's something about his, right?
They
Like,
look like a wingtip.
yeah, he could do well with some like running sneakers.
All right, that's Shrek Castle at the castle.
Yeah, spelled correctly,
My life is a sham then.
dude. I can't believe all that fucking HBO Max stuff that you just dropped on me. That's insane.
Yeah, it's a mess.
Here's what it is. It is dumb. It is so dumb. It is obviously just someone who doesn't really have a plan other than it's very easy to like just tear something down that was like on its kind of way to probably working and just needed a few other ideas to like can push it over the edge. They're just like tearing everything down. Who know? And combining it with Discovery Plus, I mean, whatever. You could do that, but you got to keep all the stuff that made that HBO Max special. I mean, not all the stuff. You got to
it's
keep
not-
most of it
yeah.
though.
And you don't.
They
lead
also
with
released
that.
a
Like,
marketing deck showing like the demographics of HBO Max
Yeah.
and Discovery, and it was like HBO Max is for dudes, Discovery
Yep.
Plus is for ladies, and it's the
HBO
home. At one
Max.
point they write it's the home of genredom, whatever the fuck
Yeah.
that means.
What?
It's instead of fandoms, they're like HBO Max is for fandoms. Discovery Plus is for genredoms. What the hell are you saying?
whenever one of those decks gets leaked, it's like we accidentally open a hell portal for a second, and like all the demons escape, like in fucking Ghostbusters, and it's just like, oh, somebody put the cat back on.
Yeah, what was it? What were the E3 things called? Like Q-tainment.
Oh,
where
no.
yeah, you're in the queue and you're gonna get Q-tained.
See?
Yeah.
There are all these like awful moments on the timeline. That, like, you got to put that back in the cage. Wow, that's wild. All right, am I up, Jen? Is that me?
Sure.
Is it me?
Yeah, your turn.
All right. The year was 2002,
Set the stage. Start streaming.
and there were more options in life. If you enjoyed the greatest
man.
game on earth,
Here we go.
ice hockey. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. NHL 2K3 with its ESPN packaging. Come on,
Is
you
Gary
hear that
Thorne
song?
is Gary Thorne in this game?
He's not. He's not.
Shit.
I know. Dude, look at Jeremy Roenick. Not
God,
a
he looks
piece of
young.
fuzz on that face well before he was a problematic NBC sportscaster. My gosh. So we'll just play a
and
little
how
bit.
deep this is pretty deep into his career at this point, no?
Yeah,
'Cause he was
he's
a
on
big
the
star
he's on
in
the
94, 95.
Mm-hmm.
he's on the back end. Did I not say 2K3? Oh yeah, it's 2K3.
He was on the, he was on the
It's 2K3.
Which came out in 2K in 2002. That's all. Just to be
Yeah,
clear.
it came out in 2K2. Yeah.
Yeah, 2K2. Remember when we all used to say those years like that?
It was right there on the box.
Say what?
It was right there on the box. You had to say 2K.
Yeah, of
Otherwise,
course.
Yeah.
You didn't know what you were talking about.
All right. The best part of this is like if you watched SportsCenter back then, this is basically what SportsCenter looked like.
Yes, and this is exactly
wow.
what it looked like.
That is pretty good, actually. That is the
Which is
graphics
pretty
package
cool.
right there.
Yeah, they totally lifted it. We'll do a quick game because Grubb is here. The Devils will play Detroit as they should. And this was probably a good game back in 2002. Not anymore.
Look at those rankings for the Red Wings. That's about right.
Look at all these under 7 rankings, by the way. Devils ranked first overall.
Well, little different these days, but hey, I don't mind a little nostalgia when it comes to when my hockey team was good.
Oh my God, this is a beautiful little screenshot here, Grubb. Look what we got right here. 1 and 2.
Yeah, first overall, second overall. Hell yeah.
That's so sick. Anyway.
That power play.
Now, the reason I also wanted to play this... What's that?
I'm saying that power play being number 1, that's all Lindstrom in the back on the blue line. That's going to be your downfall.
The cool thing about this game is that I maintain, in a lot of ways...
From the nearby Jersey Shore.
Oh, also, did you just hear what they said? They said something to the effect of like, right near the Jersey Shore. So let me tell you something.
From the nearby Jersey Shore.
That is not nearby even where this used to be, which is East Rutherford, where the Devils do not play anymore. They play in Newark now. No one would ever describe this town as near the Jersey Shore. I don't know how that happens.
It's near a Jersey Shore.
I mean,
there you go.
What, the Hudson River is not the Jersey Shore. So I wanted to play this game because it's still fucking good. Okay?
Yeah.
And it, for my money, has better puck play than the currently available NHL games. Okay?
Yeah, I feel like, so this perspective here, I feel like in modern hockey games, it's not this far out. Is that wrong?
It's more dynamic.
Yeah.
Takes it past the blue line.
Because I prefer this, because this feels more like the Genesis era of hockey games.
Yeah, but we were getting a side view still from EA NHL at this time, right? Like, were we getting the behind-the-back view in NHL from EA?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I think you're getting a version of what you're getting now.
Okay.
I just think it was less dynamic. Like, it didn't move as much.
Come on, Shanahan.
Oh, I love how you're rooting for this.
Yeah, he had a breakaway and he blew it.
Yeah, well,
Let's go run the NHL Players Association, Brendan Shanahan.
Is he still? No, now he's running the
no, now he runs Toronto. Yeah.
There's actually a pretty good episode when he was on that Smartless podcast.
Grobitaille.
Because he's like all buddies with all those guys. That's like some sort of Canadian Mount Rushmore right there.
Yeah.
And they're all like buddies. They all like grew up together or something, or they know each other from a while back. And they're all Maple Leafs.
Dan McCarty, you better watch out. He's going to punch you in the face. Because the Claude Lemieux used to play for Jersey, so he'll just like punch you for on prospect there.
Yeah, Claude Lemieux is basically a criminal that they allowed to play professional ice hockey.
He sends it over to Fedorov.
Dude, the Detroit's good in this game, man. I can't even get out of the zone here. Oh, that's got to go in. So, like, but all kidding aside, like, the puck dances in a way that, like, the puck just does not anymore. And that's always the biggest complaint I have with all the new NHL games. And also for the fact that, like, they seem to not be updated in a very long time. So, like, that puck's all right. That puck's doing puck things. You know? Scott Gomez. You remember him?
Models. They're pretty good.
Yeah, the models look really good too. I mean, this game holds up in a way that I was really surprised.
I think we figured out games in 2002 is what happened. Like, games just got like pretty much solved, and like we've just been refining it ever since then. Is what it feels like.
That's it.
New Jersey goals. Ravalski sends it to
This was what, Dreamcast?
It's PS2, but yeah, was it? I guess it was on Dreamcast.
I mean,
right?
it would have started on Dreamcast as a 2K game, right?
Sega, yeah.
My God.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Come on, Eiserman.
Yeah, Marty's just shutting it down here.
And Scott Stevens throwing a shoulder into him, of course.
Yeah. It is funny, like when you watch the game that was played in 2000 to 2005, and even obviously before, like the amount of people who would have been suspended on a daily basis.
Oh yeah.
You know, like
I mean,
for
that's
people
true
who
in
don't,
like all these sports. Yeah, like
Yeah,
I
for
watched
people who don't watch
the
hockey,
Bad
like-
Boys. Yeah, the Pistons when they won their championship. Like they all would have like suspended. They would have been kicked out of the league in many cases.
Yeah,
like
I
Bill
mean-
and Beer. Yeah.
the amount of like concussions and head injuries where like the league just did not do enough to protect these guys, and obviously now there's like much stiffer penalties and suspensions, but my god, like these guys would get their bell rung and yeah, dead
But it caught the post before it hit the net.
They can still fight though, right? They're still letting that
news.
happen.
Yeah, but every year fighting continues to go down and down and down.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yes.
What a save.
I mean,
It's pretty rare.
and not only that,
I mean,
like
it's hard.
you,
I think the more money they make, it seems harder to justify, potentially really hurting yourself in a fist fight in the middle of a nationally televised hockey game.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
there
I mean,
are
like-
players who just straight up don't fight too. Absolutely, the ones that make the most money are the least likely to fight.
Yeah.
You're never gonna see. I mean, I think Conor McDavid fought like once this season, but like
Yeah.
he's not a guy who's gonna drop the gloves. Like there's teams still have players that like their job is to check people and intimidate. But even so, with that mentality, like fighting is not really a focus.
Eckler,
anywhere near
how
what
close
it's
have you gotten into being in a fist fight over hockey?
Oh, I've gotten into fights in hockey, not like actual like fist fights because we're wearing cages and no one like punches cages. But like I've definitely been in scrambles with people where like it's not been great. But that's
I mean,
you
this
know.
skate, I would be scared of getting like a throat cut.
I mean, I love the 2-line pass, which is just not a rule anymore.
What a stupid rule to like.
What a
it's just like
stupid
held that
rule. What were
scoring.
they
That's all it
doing?
did.
Russ, getting a skate blade to the neck, like on its face, is obviously incredibly terrifying, but like it's really tough to have happen. Also,
I mean, it seems like a Final Destination sort of thing.
I mean, if
Right,
you're
it's
playing
like-
hockey and you're just like
Jeff has been
constantly
chasing
worried
Russ
about
his
like
whole
your
life.
your neck getting cut, like that's just it's not a very
I think
realistic.
my frail body would be more the risk of injury.
You could also, if it bothers you that much, you wear a neck guard. Like
Selmanson takes it past the red line. He sends it off.
Brett
Can I just
Hall was
walk
like
in
90
and,
there, and you just
save
murdered him.
Like, probably 90.
it just ended his career.
Yeah.
2-line pass, it's amazing.
Oh my God.
I didn't even think in 2003 they were still doing that.
I'm trying to remember like when it went away. I think it was pretty quickly after this. So
It has to be like 04 or 05.
yeah.
I bet it was after the lockout in 04.
It was
Whenever
like when did New Jersey win their last one?
03.
I bet it was right after this because of Jersey. It was, you guys were like running like the triangle, right? Or not the triangle. Like what were you guys doing? The trap? That was like
yeah, but
shutdown
that wasn't.
defense.
That's like mid '90s Devils like.
Okay, that's what that was.
criticism.
Okay,
Yeah.
but it was like the defense got so good, and it was like these two teams, Scott Stevens, Nicholas Lindstrom. They're like, we've got to do something to get past these guys a little bit. Like we got to open up the ice to get past these awesome defensemen. So
Yeah.
it was these two teams that I think like encouraged that to happen. Scoring
Not
was
only that,
probably
like,
was down.
And overnight the game like sped up in a way that was just like, oh my god, this is such a better product. Like
Yes.
that's the thing about hockey. Like I realize it is not a popular sport in this country, but like it's a sport that is constantly finessing itself, and they constantly change the product, and most of the time for the better. Although a couple things I still don't like about the product right now, but nevertheless, like they're always updating this shit, as they
So
should.
it's obviously the sport in Canada.
Yeah.
Is it the sport in Russia?
Yes.
I would think so.
Essentially,
I would
yes.
think the
I mean,
Russian league, the
When
KHL,
Vladimir
is like,
Putin wants to prove
Yeah.
to his people that he's like young and virile, he goes out and he forces his like Moscow team to let him go out and score 8 goals in a game. Like that. Yes, it's the sport.
Okay,
mean-
so is there another country where the sport is? I mean, we're
Sweden.
talking like Finland.
yeah, I was gonna say
Sweden
like
and
Nordic,
Finland, the Nordic
places.
countries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely Sweden. I mean, the soccer's very popular in all those countries as well. But Hockey's the sport in Sweden. Yeah.
Finland, I believe, was the bad guys in Mighty Ducks 2. Is that right? Was it
I think
Finland?
it was Iceland. Wasn't it Iceland?
Iceland. It was Iceland. Yeah.
Iceland, yeah.
He passes it back over to Tverdovsky.
Ironically,
such a
'cause
Disney
they're very
thing.
nice people.
Yes,
Yeah,
they
of
are
course.
very nice.
I mean, that movie really did make an impression on what I thought those people were like. I was like, oh, they're all just like rigid dicks. Like, you know.
Newendike carries it over the blue line.
Christian from Argentina says, I have an idea. What if they get rid of the stick, they change the puck to a ball, and they start playing in grass?
Now we're
It's called
talking
lacrosse.
That sounds slow. That sounds slow.
field hockey.
Boring. Yeah. I was watching field hockey. Apparently very popular in like India, and I had no idea.
Huh. Who is he passing to?
Yeah, Scott Stevens, who are you passing to?
Yeah, who are you passing to?
This is messed up that they don't have Gary Thorne, though.
What game was he in that they had? I forget.
I don't. I
it
know he just did
NHL
ESPN broadcasts. Like he,
But no, he was
probably
definitely in a game.
It was probably an ESPN branded one, right? That was probably what it was.
You know, it's funny the mention of soccer or football, I guess, if it's Argentina, because hockey is just fast soccer.
It is. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
So if you
I
like
mean-
FIFA, you would probably like a hockey game, right?
Yeah, I think
Probably,
I
yeah.
think that's why there is so much crossover with people who like hockey and soccer. I think that is like a thing for sure. The joke that Alex Navarro used to say was that hockey's cold soccer.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like soccer too. Even if it
soccer's
is like
awesome.
slower than this, I still really enjoy soccer. It's like it is just it slows down so you get more time to like see how the tactics are playing out. And hockey is just like they're going so fast. What is happening? Oh my God, they're already on the other side of the ice. And both those things have their place. This Red Wings team is absurd. Chris Chelios,
Yeah.
Brett Hall,
They're
Shanahan, Iserman. They still have Fedorov, right? Like this is just a nuts team. Lindstrom. Like Lindstrom and Chelios on the same blue line is just unfair.
I feel like there's so many buttons that I'm just sleeping on right now. Oh shit. Uh-oh, that's a problem.
Get him.
Oh dude.
It's got to be a real drag to be on the marketing team for a sports franchise game, though. That can't be
I would
fun.
imagine. Yeah.
Like, I know they add
Yeah.
features every year, but just to, like, make it your entire, like, now puck control plus is the thing.
Yeah. I bet it's a little bit better these days, right? Because there's like YouTube creators who all they play is these games. And at this point, you're like, we'll just go talk to them, and they'll care a lot about this. They'll care more than we do.
They could do an entire marketing campaign on like what the stats are for every character and what every player in the game, and that's enough.
Yeah, and that was like not a thing for a long time. So, but yeah, I like hockey and I like the NHL games just fine. But it'll be, hey, do you want a code? I'm like, and I'll take one. I can't promise I'm going to do much with it. And then it's like, you know, a month later, like, hey, you're going to review it? I'm like, I'm so sorry. I'm not going to. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Brian Rafalski just going top cheddar.
I don't think I ever loved a Red Wings goalie other than Osgood. Even Cujo, Hasek, they were great, all-time greats.
Hasek, dude? Why? Like,
I just, whenever he was a goal, I never felt like super comfortable. I mean, we pulled him in what, 2008? Like it was 2008 that he was playing. I think that was right. Maybe it was 2003. But we had to pull him and put Osgood back in, and that was like our next big run after a bunch of years off.
I can't not do a two-line pass. It's so baked into my hockey. Like I hear that.
Yeah, he's open.
Yeah, like what are we doing?
I mean, that's
the game
what I'll
must
say
have been
about
played.
soccer. Fewer breaks. Fewer time breaks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but
even
not
like,
really,
even
because
like one fewer intermission, right? Like, yeah.
yeah, like, but also when someone gets hurt, like, it's just a running clock in soccer. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, there is plenty of downtime. There are a lot of dudes walking around. I'm not saying, again, I enjoy soccer a great deal, and I know it takes an unbelievable amount of stamina. There is also a lot of walking around, and like people getting rolling around on the ground for a while.
Right, it's like what if soccer had a smaller field and you could like swap players in on the fly and be like,
Yeah.
oh, that could inherently be more interesting.
Something I have noticed in soccer, the announcers are way more willing to say, "Oh, the game is over" when there's like 3 minutes left, and it's only like
really?
a 1-0 game.
That's
Like there is
interesting.
no way the other team. I guess they're building suspense, but it seems like weirdly disingenuous for an announcer to like portray a game as fully over when it's very clearly not over.
Can't believe he missed the pass.
Oh man,
That's all I
see,
have to say about soccer
So, like,
announcers. They're punks.
that's the thing. The thing with these games, right? The thing that's gotten way better with hockey games is like AI positioning. Well, not AI, but like CPU positioning, right? Like where the computer will put players where they reasonably should be situated, right? Like when you're on the defensive or when you're attacking in the offensive zone. So like there's that, like I feel like so much of that is missing from these games. But pound for pound, like this game is just as fun as the latest NHL, without a doubt.
Yeah.
And it's satisfying. It's just satisfying. You know, the checking's over the top, and like there's a lot of things over the top, but like I don't know. There's something about it that just feels right, and it's really weird to play another, you know, like a different NHL game in 2022. It's really wild. Anyway, there it is. NHL 2K3. Obviously, Devils shutting out the Red Wings. Not a big surprise.
You know what that reminded me of?
Rocked in shots, but yeah.
That reminded me of there's a thing called pre-E3 where they would fly people out before E3 and like show them all the games from the various companies, right? And so they'd sent one of the companies that showed was EA, and they would basically march us around the EA campus showing us their entire slate. And part of that was always me getting locked in a room with the NHL folks or whatever sports games they had, and having to just sort of grin and bear it for 15 minutes.
You son of a bitch.
Watching something I did not care about.
Wow. Okay. I didn't really, expect that level of a dig.
Look, you know what? It brings me joy that you are brought joy by that game. So that's all that matters. And Jeff seemed into it too. Both Jeffs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to leave.
It's a
I just couldn't deal with it.
There's a reason he's here.
Yeah, we get it. We understand.
Jan, you all right, dude?
Yeah, just trying to solve the things. What? You can't hear me? Oh, no. I know why you can't hear me.
I can hear you.
Okay, yes. I know why Backlar couldn't hear me. I freaked out. Grub, before we get to your game, I think ours are actually tangentially related.
Yeah, I'm still sitting on my gamepad, so yeah, give me a second for sure.
Lovely. Well, Backlar, you brought a sports game that really mattered to you.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I'm going to do the same. I'm going to still keep it in the GBA family, though.
Oh, to me?
Oh, I know what it's going to be. Tony Hawk, the GBA game?
Nope.
Oh, no.
Because that's a good game.
Oh, wow.
That is a good game. But this is appears to be wrestling.
Yes. I think this is Road to WrestleMania 18. I have it set for a Royal Rumble. I don't think we're going to go through the whole Royal Rumble because that's 30 characters. I also think they don't have 30 characters in this game because we have The Rock, Triple H. Look at these.
This is like when I watched wrestling.
Wait, go back. What is going on with that image?
You have to squint your eyes and then you can see him.
If you stand real far away from your screen, it'll look
like a magic eye
Triple H.
Yeah, exactly. Hulk Hogan. Fuck this guy.
Hogan with such a weird smile there.
Taker. This is Biker Taker. This is when he was really into motorcycles.
Dead Man Kurt fucking Angle looking like I don't know what.
Chris Jericho. Okay. Kane. This guy's a big piece of shit. Kevin Nash. Cool guy.
Kevin Nash seems like the best guy around, right? Like
He RVD.
Surprisingly.
Yeah.
Edge, nice.
Is back.
This is my era. This is like right around my era of wrestling.
Booker T, Bubba Ray.
Oh yes.
Devon, Christian, and Test. All right, let's just be The Rock.
This was like people's elbow time, right? Like
correct.
This is if you smell what The Rock is cooking.
What is with that character model?
Yeah, why is like the head not part of the body in a weird way? Like what?
Yeah, it's not moving. The body is moving, but the head is like taped
What's
on.
happening?
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Oh, sick.
Oh, look at Booker T. That doesn't
is
look like
so
Booker
sick.
T.
It's interesting because the art for the crowd is better than the art for the actual fighters.
Yeah.
That's kind of true.
Holy shit.
Oh, this feels like sludge.
This.
The animations are okay for GBA. They're not the worst.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Back body
They
drop.
look like the characters in what is that? The game where you can like type in any word and it shows up.
Scribble knots?
Scribble knots. They look like scribble knots
nice.
characters.
I think that's too high of a compliment to this game.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
The question is, are you bringing it?
I'm trying
Because there's
to.
a sign and everything that.
I'm
Really
doing it for
demands
that
people.
guy.
Just bring it. That's a sign. I'm going to a wrestling show for the first time this month. I'm going to bring that sign.
Oh,
Just
good.
bring it.
First time?
Yeah, I've never been to a live
Oh,
wrestling
here's
show.
the countdown.
Who are you seeing?
It's an AEW show, so I don't know who's going to be on the card yet. But yeah, it's going to be an AEW show, so I'm hoping to see. I hope Kenny Omega comes back just for me.
He will, just for
That's
you.
cool.
Oh, he did the punch thing.
Yeah, that was
Man,
pretty
it
great.
really does look like scribble knots. I was getting my game set up, and the way that the body parts move feels like they've just been attached, like the Velcro.
Oh my god, Kurt Angle looks so bizarre.
He looks better than Booker T does.
That is
It's just
true.
everyone's the same height. It's so weird.
Yeah, it's exactly the same height.
Just gonna see it. Can I climb up here?
Can you
No.
imagine
Oh.
like bringing this home and being like, yes, this is exactly what I was hoping for. Finally, my dreams are realized.
Love The Rock just like casually walking away.
He got
after
eliminated.
Being eliminated. Just like, well,
All right, let's see who's next.
I'm out of here. Is that the crowd? Like, what
I
was
don't
that?
know.
Is that-
Oh, hell yeah, let's
RVD,
be
here we go.
RVD.
Oh,
That
I
looks
hope he
just
does
like
the-
RVD.
It does, definitely.
Rolling Thunder.
Oh yeah, do they have their like exclusive move sets and stuff?
The Rock did his
Doesn't-
like punch thing.
Yeah.
Trying to
He's
see
got,
if
what is he got? People's elbow.
the
Kind of
rock
out of
bottom.
element here as well, but
What was
I know he had-
RVD's thing? Was the chair thing, but that was not when he was in WWF, right? Or E, right?
Oh, I got eliminated again.
God damn it.
It was a 5-star frog splash.
Right. Okay.
All right, man. Booker T is making a killing in this Rumble. Grub, we can move on to your game whenever.
Okay.
All right,
Well, actually, you know what? Let me get the audio set up, and then yeah, I'll be good to go.
okie dokie, sir.
So in
Yeah.
Royal Rumble, they just like keep bringing new people in.
So it's supposed to
Yeah.
be a 30-man battle royale. So
Right.
up to 30 people. You get tossed over the top rope, and both feet reach the floor. That's when you're eliminated. So
Okay.
theoretically, this ring could fill up with 30 people if no one gets eliminated.
Yeah, but the the Game Boy situation probably could not handle all that.
They also only have 15 characters in this game.
That's right.
It also seems like it would be a huge advantage to show up late in this process.
You'd be surprised. Sometimes the person that enters in number 1 winds up winning it all.
Sure.
There we go. Take
Certainly
that, take
from
that.
a
clothesline
cinematic
was-
aspect, it'd be more fascinating to watch that.
Can I taunt?
Man.
Looks like Undertaker's okay.
Yeah.
He looks like a biker.
Yeah, he actually does seem to be tall.
And like
I'm good, Jam.
beefier.
Whenever you're ready.
All right. Oh, let's just see who comes in next.
Yeah, please.
It's gonna be Hogan.
Oh, gross.
I know. Oh, nice.
Oh,
it's Big Sexy.
Big Diesel.
It'd be cool if they got over the top rope when they got in, right? Aren't like the big boys supposed to do that?
The big boys are supposed to do that, yes. All right, Grub. Our brains are linked here.
Yep. I mean, it was 2002. It was a golden era of wrestling. Thanks in part to Ultimate Muscle, Legends versus New
shit.
Generation for the GameCube.
Now we're talking.
This is it's based on I believe it's called an anime. But I never watched the show all that much. I played this game quite a bit, though. I had a lot of fun with it. This is it's an Aki, as you say, Aki or AKI, whatever. That studio, Aki, yeah. It's one of their wrestling games. It's one of their best, and it's got characters like Kid Muscle and Terry Kenyon, Wally Tuskett. My favorite is Dick Van Dyck. So, although
Great character.
Yeah, you can also recruit wrestlers just from like basically what are the creator character thing. Although some are probably from the show too. I'm gonna go with Chihuahua Man. Excuse me.
Chihuahua Man.
And then we're
Oh,
gonna
yes.
face. Let's see. Let's go for more recruit wrestlers. Let's go with Mr. French.
Oh.
And I'm afraid Ramen Man has passed his expiration date for being socially acceptable. So we're not going to go with that. Let's go with King Muscle instead. There we go.
King, what? Oh, what? So,
Bacalar, this anime is batshit.
It's on archive.org right now, and it's got the English dub, which is actually pretty fun. So,
okay,
yeah, have fun with that.
I feel like
someone throw a link in. Oh, I messed it up. Hang on.
At this point, I feel like my anime portion is quite hefty.
This is like a Saturday, like a kid's like you get home from school, and the cartoons are on from 3 to like 5. It's more like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Hopefully these buttons are actually gonna work. No, how dare
This
you?
looks great, by the way.
It does look really good.
It's,
Really nice.
what buttons? Where are my buttons? Nothing's working. All right, this Mr. French is destroying me.
I mean, he is pretty high on the card, you know?
Yeah. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, this has a look, man. It's pretty cool.
This is great.
I love this game. It's it really is like when Aki was at their best. Oh no! What's this little freak gonna do to me?
What's happening?
Uh-oh.
Oh, now we're talking.
Whoa! That's pretty badass.
Still going.
Yeah,
Oh, right in the dick.
Implant bomber.
Still going. Okay. That took a while.
Whoa, someone's throwing balls.
Oh my god,
Wait,
someone threw
there's
in a
claw on the
weapon.
ground.
I forget how to do my
hand?
special move. Shit.
Or Dick.
We love you.
And he's both of these. We love you.
Oh, I love the announcers in this.
Dick Van Dyck.
Yeah, slap him. Oh my god, that's awesome.
Wow.
Powers at peak capacity.
This is so cool.
You know what about this game
What
is
is the
very
like
cool is on
WWE
Dolphin.
version of this level of like outlandishness?
Yeah, I mean, it's ideal. This works really well with network play on Dolphin, so we should play some online sometime.
Ah.
Who's like the Chihuahua person, like showing his butt right there in the background?
They're like my second. I didn't do a tag match, which maybe I can do that next. Oh man, okay, there we go. I do have it figured out how to do that now, I think.
Uh-oh.
There we
Couple of
go.
nuts in the corner.
Here we go.
Oh.
I love it. Savannah Heat.
Deer? Can you find deer in the savannah?
You find dicks, right? Are those like animals?
Oh, sure. Okay, yes. I assumed you were like a deer, not like a
Yeah, I mean, I don't
gazelle
blame you. I mean,
adjacent
what is
animal.
this man? Yeah.
The peak of male physique is
Right.
what it is.
Exactly. Yeah, you shit, Mr. French.
Dang,
Nice
Grub one
job.
with a knockout.
That's right.
Oh,
You
I
know,
need to
there's
know
a-
about this little dog person.
It's got a story mode and everything. It's pretty cool. But let's go just character select. See some of these other very cool characters. the cartoon is not what you expect. It's like, well, at least the one I watched, Kid Muscle is like this coward, but he gets called to be part of this major wrestling organization. He's got to like live up to his father, King Muscle, and all this stuff. And he's got a whiny voice. So I guess maybe it is what you expect if you watched a lot of anime.
Whoa, go back to the yellow thing. What the fuck is
Oh,
that?
this guy.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be Sunshine, but let's actually do a 4-player battle royale, and I'm gonna be here.
If anyone's curious, the Royal Rumble on the GBA is still going.
Oh,
I
really?
forgot to
One
turn it
run in.
off. Triple H and Edge are currently in it.
All right,
Classic H.
Kevin Mask, a wrestler.
Ah, that's good. That's good. Kevin Mask.
Wally Tuskett.
Wait, has Wally got like skin under? Like, what is that? What
He's not a real walrus.
what am I
I don't know if
looking
we
at?
should try to figure out his anatomy. It seems like it's his business.
No, for sure, but he is wearing it front and center. I just really want to understand. What the fuck?
Oh yeah, let's get started. Let's take a closer look at him right now. Let's see what's going on with Wally Tuskett.
Let's really unpack the walrus.
Wally Tuskett's definitely like Arn Anderson. He's just like, he's got a dad bod, but he's very powerful. He's like very loyal.
Yeah.
Is he a walrus? Or is it just a costume?
I mean, we're trying to figure it out. Russ,
It's a
I trust you
costume.
on this.
It's a costume. You can tell. Come on,
gonna
it's a
say the
human
walrus.
being.
Can you tell?
Yeah.
I need a
He's
closer
like,
shot.
he's basically King from Tekken.
King is not a lion person?
No, it's a mask. It's a lion mask.
What about Panda?
Panda's a panda.
Yeah, Panda's clearly a panda bear.
And Roger?
Roger's the kangaroo.
Wait, I'm learning all about Tekken now. Is Roger like a kangaroo or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. How do you know he's not a walrus?
Like I said, if he were a walrus, he would have flappy appendages, wherever the fuck they have, and he would
Maybe
have a
jammed
tail.
one of his flippers in one of the boots, and the other boot is just sort of hanging there.
I'm sorry, this dude's got actual like human arms coming out of his torso. They're not flippers.
You could put gloves on flippers and make them look like arms.
Look at this fucking racist Matt.
Oh,
Yeah, wait,
damn! I
yo,
didn't
what
notice
is
that
this?
until now, actually.
Yep. I remember seeing that and be like, what is going on with this game? And then Ramen Man and this Matt. Yeah.
Sunshine, what are you not telling us, Sunshine?
Sun never sets on the Confederate Army. Oh God, Sunshine again. Really?
Oh shit.
Oh, dang.
Turns into a dreidel too. What is going on?
Wait, oh my god.
Is this a Jewish joke? What the fuck?
It's commentary. It's commentary.
Oh my god.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Gate of darkness, and Sunshine feels very happy about it.
This is very
game
funny.
rules.
I'm
feel like
glad
the
you
Do you know
voice-
the backstory of Sunshine in the anime?
I did not watch long enough to get introduced to Sunshine. I need to though. I crushed both these boys.
Sunshine just looks like another human person who's just like very creative with like, you know, Amazon boxes. It's just like made their own
Sure, yeah.
uniform.
Yeah, I
you
get
know.
it. What was the run button?
Very agile for a boxy gentleman.
Right? I feel like fighting Sunshine would be so awkward.
It's hard to get your arms
there's
around him.
chances- He looks like an
Sunshine
Optimus
is a
Prime
key
cosplay that you
antagonist.
didn't get finished.
Yeah, exactly.
He's the key antagonist towards Kinnikuman, who is considered by General Devil as the leader of the elite team of the Devil Knights. Years later,
Oh,
his
that's cool.
Kinnikuman, spoiler alert, he became one of the key members of the DMP organization. There you go.
The DMV, the evilest
Yeah.
organization.
Yes, especially in wrestling.
I like
He's
the little
described as
Wally
a
Tuskett.
rude, brute,
That's a
and a
walrus.
merciless fighter.
You know what? King looks like an actual lion from the neck up. Also,
That's what I'm saying.
tiger. You know, it's just
So
an
maybe
intricate.
he is.
So is he a minotaur?
Whoa.
No, I think you need more than just the face to qualify.
Yeah.
Right?
Also, that would be a reverse. Oh no, it wouldn't be. No, that was a proper Minotaur. Yeah.
Right. I'm like trying to come up with the pun though. Don't worry. And a quarter. No.
I mean, if you're early enough, you can get to Spirit Halloween before the season starts, and you get the pick of the litter. Right? You get
What
all
goes
the best
first,
masks.
Jeff? Expert of Halloween that you are. What goes first from the store?
Like all the licensed costumes.
Yeah.
Like all the high quality licensed costumes for sure.
Yeah.
It's probably a question better suited for Stacy, but I know that through her for sure. And let me tell you something. She's already been multiple times. Okay? And the fucking other day, a big old Target box came. And I'm not talking about, when I say big old Target, I'm talking like Sunshine's torso size.
Oh.
Okay? And I cut it open. I'm like, oh, this is cool. And it's just like, overflowing with tombstones and fucking, you know, the whole thing. It's in.
Yeah, because you didn't
insane.
have any Halloween decorations before, so you needed some Halloween decorations, right?
Yeah, exactly. They're all one-time use. They're all disposable Halloween decorations.
What is the
It's
largest Halloween? Do you have one of the 15-foot skeletons or whatever they are?
No, we don't have that. We've just got a lot of other shit. Like we probably have like a 10-foot inflatable like cemetery gate
Yeah.
that we that leads to the backyard. You got to go through it to the backyard. What we do is we set up this whole area on Halloween, and we just like let it go on autopilot for all the trick-or-treaters, and they have to like walk through this whole sort of thing to finally get to the candy.
And that doesn't end poorly.
No, we've scared
yet.
enough people over the years where they know not to fuck with us anymore.
Oh,
Like
wow.
the teens. I'm talking about the teens.
Oh, the teens don't really like go through the whole thing. They kind of just like skip us.
Too much
They're
fun.
just like, I'm not gonna fucking like go through that. I'm just gonna ring 7 more bells in the time that it would take to walk through
Gross.
crazy
Cane
bacalar
one.
thing, you know?
What teens do
Hey,
you
is,
know
is
ringing
Coke-
bells?
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
What do you mean? They ring doorbells for trick or treating.
Teens don't ring doorbells. They fuck shit up on Halloween.
Oh yeah, is that still cool? Like, do kids still do that?
No,
I
it's
feel
not
like it doesn't happen
cool,
in my
but
It was
They
never
do.
cool, Bacalar.
No. You get my meaning. Meaning, like, is it a thing that kids still do? I assume they do. I just have not seen that kind of vandalism around that time of year. Of course, this will be the year where I get, like, egg, but,
I came across the most polite Gen Z skaters the other day. Because I'm just used to skaters being super grungy and not asking if they can ollie off of your stuff or grind on your things.
right.
And then,
Can
like,
we wax this? Is this yours? Can we wax this, bro?
this kid was like, "Hey, sir, can I try sliding down your stairwell?" And I'm like, "No, you shouldn't do that because you might die. But you could try hitting the last stair if you want, bud."
Yeah.
I was like, "Okay, thanks. We won't be loud." I'm like, "All right."
Can you get footage for me, please? Can you hold this?
Can you sign this release form?
Put in 0.5 lens, sir.
Yeah.
I went
Oh,
down
that's
like a
good.
whole marathon of watching skate movies and skate videos, and I love skating.
Oh, yeah. Hell
But
yeah.
the part that I always dislike is just how much of a dirtbag everyone is.
Oh.
What is your
Hey, is
pinnacle
Coconut Man
skate-
problematic?
No. No, I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Russ. You were about to say.
I was gonna ask what is the peak skate movie for you?
Yeah, right.
Oh no.
Oh.
Yeah, right's my favorite skate video for sure.
Okay. He's definitely not problematic.
Oh,
Never
you're
mind.
just
This
talking
is
about skate
rules,
videos, or
actually.
I thought you meant like movies that involve skating in some way, like Blaming the Cube.
He farted in my face.
Oh, I was talking about like full-on skate compilation movies.
Oh,
I guess.
got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Understood.
The yeah, right's the one with when Owen Wilson has a cameo in it, right?
I think that's right.
I think that's right. It's the funniest shit. I love it so much. I think that's right. Yeah, he's in that. Oh, what's his face did it?
It all comes down to Kerry Kenyon. Kerry Kenyon? Yeah, there we go.
Spike Jones did it, right?
He did so many of them. That would make sense given their connections.
It's funny, dude. It's so funny. Oh my god. He's just like acting like he knows all about skateboarding, and it's very good.
The more recent one, I like Roll Up by the GX1000 crew.
Let me see that. That sounds...
They feature a lot of San Francisco hills.
Oh, nice.
Sounds very dangerous.
Oh, it's the best. It's terrifying.
Do you think it's too late for me to pick up skating now that I'm on the business end of 40? Almost
No.
business end of 40?
Never.
Never.
Yeah, never too late.
You should do it.
I think like your body's reflexes will kick in if you try and do tricks until you know. But then if it's just like point A, point B, nah, just do it.
Got sunshine here.
Okay, where do I send the medical bills when things go poorly?
No, this is
Backlar
not what
can
we're
handle
signing
that.
up for. Yeah, no, that thanks for volunteering me, Jan. I appreciate that, but no, yeah. Send it to Polygon, okay?
That is a fucking walrus, Jeff. That is not a human man.
Look, agree
that
to
meat,
disagree.
though?
Yeah, that is meat.
I mean,
and I'm
we're
sorry,
all meat.
What's up? Does meat have like a fin on their head? Like, what is that?
Yeah. I think they're aliens. Oh, no. Okay. All right.
Okay.
No one
this
asked
is
for you,
great.
Ramen Man.
Okay.
Yeah, Ramen Man, please. It's 2022 now.
Oh shit.
Ramen Man. You'll remember these
Ramen Man.
Is that his name? Oh, it is.
That's his name.
I don't want to hear the voiceover, Ramen Man. Let's see if we can skip right past that.
Yeah, I'm clicking through. Okay, I heard a
I'm
little
sure
bit
it's
of
great.
it. We're just there we go.
Get out of here, Ramen Man.
Quiet, Wally.
Yeah, we want Dick Van Dyke anyhow.
He's right, Wally. You should wait your
Oh,
turn.
he's back.
Is meat a cab driver? Like, what's happening?
Choose an
Yeah,
opponent.
basically, he's the cab driver of the show. He's gonna make sure you get where you're going. Oh, who's my second? I'm gonna choose. Yeah.
Oh, I don't like the meat. Like, I don't like the skin fin this guy's got.
Yeah, the flesh spike. Sure.
That flesh situation.
No, it's M. Bison.
Yeah, right? Wally Tuskett, that's pretty good.
Wow.
Jaeger and
Okay.
Brocken Jr.
Yeah, that Brocken Jr.'s a Nazi is basically what that is.
Yeah. You can tell that the might have came from Japan. Yeah. They got a way to feel about these character designs.
Okay. You got there, Wally.
Whoa.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, eat it. No, he moved.
Oh, there's a fish. There you go.
It's only going to make you stronger, Grub.
That's right.
Good thing the walrus got it.
I feel like the other guy should be disqualified because he's wearing a helmet.
A
Yeah,
biker's
right? Why is he allowed
helmet
to do
too.
that?
Yeah.
But Jeff thinks
Oh.
that the walrus is wearing a helmet, so
Well, it's a hat. It qualifies as a hat. Oh, look at this suplex.
Whoa.
that was
Ew.
sick.
Jesus. And he's fine.
Helmet.
That's right.
Ah,
Cheating.
Uh-oh.
What? Just ripped his heart out?
Red rain of pain. Oh no.
Illegal.
Nice.
I feel like using a full-on helmet like that in a wrestling ring would do the opposite of what he wants it to do.
Yeah, it would probably hurt a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. You get scraped up. It's no fun.
Hey, fine. He's getting better. Ah.
Oh.
There we go.
I gotta say, like those cut-ins, they're really effective. Like,
Yeah,
really
like
well
the camera
done.
work. Yeah, it's like it feels a little bit like a broadcast. And
Yeah.
I don't know. It's good.
I mean, this is the sort of dynamism I want from the WWE games and don't really get.
Totally.
They made those arcadey ones. I don't remember what they were called, but with like the big heads.
WWE All Stars and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I've not played them, but that seems more my kind of. Oh God.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh no, I can't.
He's angry. Oh gosh.
Oh man.
What's with the fish on the loading screen?
He's a walrus?
No. On
Yeah,
the
maybe.
loading screen, there's like a fish icon.
Oh. That
I
I
don't
don't know.
Probably an in joke from the show. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh shit. Wow, people at the bottom of the stadium, real bad seats.
Terrible.
Yeah.
They can't see shit.
Oh jeez.
Belly to belly. Oh my goodness gracious.
Big belly.
Let's see some action.
Wow. Falling out of this ring, not great.
No, that'd be bad. You might fall on the people. Maybe that's why they're sitting down there, is they get a little piece of the action.
That like squeezing the neck shot is very good.
Yeah.
Oh,
Whoa.
I don't understand the spider web aesthetic.
An ice
of this.
spider web. Yeah. I
Yeah.
don't know.
The ultimate move.
Uh-oh, he's gone pink. That's pink, Russ. I don't know if you saw that.
I mean, I saw he changed colors. That was all I knew.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Oh wow, he just went through his body.
There we go.
Uh-oh.
He's got a nose ring too, huh?
Yeah.
Is that his
that's-
nose?
I don't know. Like,
I don't know. Was it like
It
a,
just-
It's like the
Yeah.
front of his face.
a snout ring?
it seemed like someone did that to him. Like, it just, I don't like it. Oh, whoa! Did you just see that? His face was, I think his
glitch
entire
out?
head was like 90 degrees in the wrong direction during that. That was upsetting.
I think that does it for Ultimate Muscle. We got anything else, Jan, or does that do it?
I quickly got another small thing.
Ooh.
All
okay,
right.
I'm excited.
What you got? What you got? What you got?
You should quietly work in the
These-
background to do something dangerous and
Yeah,
scary.
He's
Is
been
it-
too quiet.
Yeah.
Is the audio? There we go.
Now we're talking.
Oh shit!
Oh man,
Shouts
let's just
to Volition, or
retry this. Vicarious Vision.
Visions. Yeah.
Like, this had no right being as pretty good as it is.
It rules.
It's great.
For what it was.
All right, let's see if...
What music
Blood
is it?
represented.
Is it-
Very good.
Oh, God. Okay. So, to cook
I played the shit
jump,
out of this game.
the flip tricks and the grab tricks are on the triggers, which is confusing.
Game Boy Advance is one thing, is if it would have had 4 face buttons, man. Man, the things we could have done.
Oh my
But
god!
I
look at
played an
this.
obscene amount of this because this was not bad.
No, it's
Yeah,
great.
it's great.
It has all like the RPG mechanics of the core games. Fucking Spider-Man's in this game. Like everything's in there.
Oh, yeah, you could switch around and stuff. Oh, man.
Little
this is
quests
great.
Knock
and
cops
stuff.
down.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Oh, nice.
I remember being super upset as a kid of like, how come it's not behind the back? Why is it like this? And then when I switched back to like the actual main Tony Hawk games, I kind of wanted it to not be behind the back. But yeah, this is like the first level in Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3, like proper. Pretty good approximation of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can manual and revert here. Is that what was in this one, or was this just the
I
manual?
think-
Manual for sure.
Yeah, the manual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
shoot.
think Revert was added in 3.
Yeah. What was
Let's
it?
see.
Was 4? Was anything added in 4? Was that the thing where you
Maybe
could
one of
like,
the
get on a
triggers.
fire hydrant? Yeah.
Okay, let's build some momentum. Okay.
Oh,
Nope.
Oh, ooh, that
Did.
looked bad.
Okay. Right. Okay. And revert. Yeah, you could do the
There
revert.
you
here.
go.
Wow.
Keep that combo going.
Cool.
Oh man.
Was it wall plant? Maybe it was 4.
Yeah, but this is great.
Yeah,
What was
man.
the
I love this game.
What was the second one that came out after this?
Thug?
Yeah, I think it was the Underground.
So-
Tony Hawk's Underground.
There was Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4, and then after that was
Portable?
Oh, on portable?
I think it. I
Yeah.
thought like versions of the console games all came out on portable too.
yeah.
Oh, what about American Wasteland? That was also
Yeah.
American Skateland was on DS.
Sorry, my mistake.
Yeah, I
Yes,
think
yeah,
that's the one
yeah.
I played a ton of.
Cool
That actually
look
came
to
out on
that
Game Boy
game.
Advance, like one of these as well, though. Like they actually made Skateland for GBA and for DS.
Yeah,
And I think I think it looked a little like more cartoony, right?
Yeah,
yeah,
that's right.
It
That's
was like
right.
cell shaded almost.
Yes, that's right. They give it a cel shaded filter. It's great. That's a great game too. Skateland on DS is fantastic.
Yeah.
Well,
God
that's it for this. I don't quite.
Why?
Game Boy Advance games rule. They look so good. I
Yeah.
love the way this looks.
Minus that wrestling game, the WWE
Sure, yeah.
one. That did not.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
moments.
forgettable.
I kind of wonder whether someone coming at this without nostalgia would think this looks good. I think
yeah,
it looks
they'd be
good,
wrong.
but I also I feel like as a character model at least it's
Oh yeah.
we're using a
Well, I
lot
mean,
of imagination to extrapolate.
Yeah, we're
this
filling in the
Tony
gaps
Hawk.
in our. Yeah, that's good though. I don't know. There's something about
See,
it.
we're,
And they're
we're
fun.
doing
speed
the
that it's
They're
getting
fun
is
games
actually
regardless.
great.
Oh,
Yeah.
shoot,
Yeah.
I could have made that.
we're
guy.
doing the
Oh.
motion smoothing in our minds,
Oh,
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is better.
Whoa, what? Just better?
What?
We
It's
have
better
to
to
have-
do it in our minds. It's better to do
Okay,
it in our
fine.
minds than have the TV do it for us. Yes.
My heart
Absolutely.
genuinely skipped a beat for a second.
Yeah.
there.
No. Back. I would never do that way. No way.
Okay.
Yeah, this is great. Oh, might want to play more of this later, on my own time.
Oh wait, I just found out BMX Triple X came out in 2002, so
I
we got to keep it
thought
going.
about
Let's
it.
Yeah,
I
me
thought
too.
about.
I don't think we have enough trigger warnings.
No.
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
it's not nearly enough. R.I.P.
I
Dave
rated that
Mira.
game.
I think.
Yeah.
I think he's.
Well, this was
passed.
great. This was great. What do you guys got going on this weekend? What's everyone doing?
I have to care for my child.
All weekend? You can't.
Oh, well,
like,
yeah,
you
my
know.
wife is going into the city tonight, so it's all solo dad time.
There we go.
It turns out the kids eat 3 times a day. You guys heard about this? It's messed up.
I think you could probably put them all together in one meal, just make it a big one, and they're fine.
I'm gonna try it.
Huh.
Yeah. What is
Yeah.
that? Give them some Soylent. Just give them Soylent and a banana. They'll be fine.
Hell yeah.
Just throw a box of Cinnamon Toast Crunch in the playroom.
Good old CTC. Yeah. Oh,
They're
I'd love that.
fine. They're fine. Any big plans, Grub or Jan?
I am. Yeah, we're gonna probably do something. We've been we're doing something on the weekends. We went to the aquarium recently, and I bought like a season
We're going
pass.
to the aquarium. That's right,
Oh,
Grub.
wow.
Yeah,
That's a trip.
Yeah. And then I got some Delta Munchies. I figured I'd try one of those. See what happens.
Yes.
Dude, mine came yesterday.
Have you tried it? Has anyone tried it yet?
I've tried it. And
Yeah, what do
also,
you think?
the offer code that they gave us for the Bombcast is not correct. I believe it is Bombcast20. They're not paying for this
my
promo,
God.
but I want to make sure we got the actual stuff. It's good,
Yeah, that's
yo.
frustrating.
It's good.
Yeah?
It's weird.
Wait, so
Okay.
I'm dead serious about this. I looked at the box and it said each gummy was like 25 milligrams.
Yeah.
That seems high,
Yeah.
That's a lot.
so to speak.
I feel, but it's not THC though. It's like the other thing. It's
HHC.
HHC.
Now, I am
Okay.
a very strict proponent of sour
Drug
belts.
laws.
Mm.
Oh, sorry.
No, sour belts. And my understanding in looking at this website for 3 seconds is that it looks like they were made of sour belts. Do they stack up to the original sour belts? 'Cause
No,
that would
not
be
at
very
all.
important to me.
Not
No.
at all, unfortunately.
It's not THC. It's like they add a different molecule to the thing, and it's just like they change the chemical
It
composition.
doesn't
of
taste
it.
like sour belts.
No.
That's all I care about.
You could put, presumably, you could put that in a sour belt, I guess, but
I've never
Why haven't they?
vaped in my life, and they sent two of these vape pens, and I'm just like looking at like how do I make this thing work, and so there's a little circle on it. I put my finger on there, I put it in my mouth, nothing happens. I'm like, maybe I got to charge it, but I'm like, I got a hunch. Let me just inhale and see what happens, and it just starts
what
going
about
off,
that?
and I'm like, and I like
Oh,
threw it away.
no.
I got scared, so I might look into that tonight. We'll see what happens.
oh man, I think I gotta eat half of one.
No,
Jan,
just
you
go.
ate a
just-
whole one.
I ate a whole one. I just dived all the way in. I felt great
I think-
afterwards.
Oh,
Yeah, Jeff,
All right.
eat a whole one and then play Boneworks, and it'll be great.
Yeah.
oh my god! I honestly just thinking about that elevates my heart rate. I just cannot handle that. Oh my god. Anyway, I hope all you fine people out there have a fantastic weekend. This was a lot of fun. Here's the book.
There it is.
A forward by Justin McElroy, ladies and gentlemen.
There it
How do you
is.
feel about that?
There it is.
Just what I thought. No pinball on the cover either.
Yeah, I don't see any pinball on there. Must not be fun.
Declared unfun
Yep.
by the official authority. Russ, we love you very much. Thank you so much for being here, buddy.
Thanks for hanging, Russ.
Thanks,
It was
Russ.
a delight.
It was a fun time. Go buy that book, and I guess we'll be back on Monday with a brand new week of content and whatnot.
Yeah.
Huh?
Stuff.
Yeah?
Stuff is
There's
going to
things
pop
planned.
off. Yes. Lots of
Yep.
things planned
Good.
already.
Record some stuff. We'll live stream some stuff. So game us mornings every day, except for Tuesday. But then we got the Bombcast. Come hang out.
Rock and roll. Do we know how to are we equipped to do a raid thing?
Sure, I can handle that right now. Who you want to raid? Why don't we decide who we're going to raid?
Who's up? Who's on?
And I'll
Who
get that going.
who's up?
Who's awake at this time of night on a Friday? No.
I've got to pop off, but enjoy rating someone.
Thanks,
Russ.
Russ.
I
All
hear
right,
my
go be a
child
dad. Go,
screaming in the
go
other
feed your
room.
children.
Oh
yeah.
yes, go give him an M&M.
Bye, Russ.
Go. Okay.
Goodbye.
Take care, pal.
right. Well,
Who's an option? Who's an option? No, Evo doesn't need it.
Yeah, they don't need it. Let's go switch to TV. If we don't have someone, then we could just like find someone that doesn't have anybody watching. We can go in there. See, I'm gonna see who I'm following, who's live. It's Friday. Usually, a lot of people are. Oh wait, that's the wrong.
Usually
thing.
Fridays are popping off here.
Everyone's streaming on a Friday. Let's go to following. Let's see. We can do Bayleaf. We could do Easy Allies. We could do
Easy allies.
Yeah.
Easy Allies.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me get their name here. All right. That sounds good. Let's go here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit raid. Easy. Ooh, East Allies. That's
Oh, is Thai Tuesday streaming? Thai Tuesdays in
Haven't done it
Arcade
yet.
Pit, homie.
Okay. You want to give me the name? How do I say it? What do I do?
Let me just double check. Are they streaming? Yes, Thai Tuesday. It is TIE Tuesday.
Baller. I'm hitting it right now. Here we go.
Friend of
All right, everybody, go say hi. Give them the giant bomb. Hello and welcome and love. The giant bomb love is what we call it here.
Yes.
Peace, everyone.
Goodbye, everyone.